What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Studio Day Jeffrey. What's up, Mario? I can always count on Mario to be in the building. Shout out to everybody in this bad boy. Oh, look at Facebook in this piatch. Piatch. I tried to say biatch and peace at the same time. What up, everybody? I'll be totally honest with you. What's happening here is that I was watching Sixers and Bucks, and I was like, meh, is that as fun as just kind of hanging out and talking about sports? No. Hey, Kilgore. Hello to all my homies. Just got off from the station a few hours ago and already stream. Yeah, I don't have nothing better to do. I don't have anything else to do. So what do? You build your online things, your YouTube and your Twitch, Facebook. So if anybody out there is on any of those platforms and not following me on any of those platforms, come on. I need you on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. They're all the same. Jeff Cavanaugh. Congrats on the 91, Jeff. Yes, I did fire 91 today. Struggling off the tee box a little bit, but we were real good with the 9-iron and down. The size of the triplets is just large, whatever is large from disc plate, which they're cool, but apparently the magnets kind of wear out. This Callaway hat was free. It was from a tournament. I did order biker shorts, Joshua. Oh, I should have brought them in here. Yeah. I ordered biker. Okay, hold on. I'll be back in literally 15 seconds. Annabelle, appreciate you in the super chat, brother. My guy. Hold on. I'll be right back. Here I come. I'm coming back. It's me. Hey, I'm back. Hey, it's me. I'm back. Hey. Jeff, I was very upset Sunday. You're my hero. Man, Brian hates Mike. Brian does hate Mike McCarthy. Brian sometimes watches these streams, and he'll know. He knows that I know that he hates Mike McCarthy for some reason. Check it out. Biker shorts. These are my biker shorts. And so that's the cushion. If you get the cheaper ones, instead of this cushion, what you get is like these big old red cup. It looks so stupid. Looks so dumb. So hilarious. So this is the ones I got. I thought your shoulder was messed up. My shoulder is messed up. I have a torn rotator cuff. I've done 2 rounds of PRP. The third one is next Wednesday, and we're hoping it's good enough. I'm able to survive out there. I'm out of breath just from walking out to the living room. Kilgore, party at Jeff's. No, there's no party at Jeff's. Damn it. Nels Buck. Is Josh Ball better than Steele, and is he playing this season? Josh Ball, pretty sure Josh Ball does not matter this season. He's been hurt in camp. He did not look like he was ready to be an NFL player. Josh Ball is not going to matter this season, so let's just not worry about Josh Ball this season, okay? Let's just not worry about Josh Ball this season. What you need to worry about is, will Ty Nsekhe play left tackle? Because that's going to be the question, because Terrence Steele looked bad at left tackle. And it sucks because we're going to talk about him like he sucks or something. He's been capable / pretty good at right tackle. He can't play left tackle. And it's really funny. Here we go. We'll actually start the content now. It's funny because I was talking to a couple of people who know a lot about these things, who know a lot about offensive line play, like Duke Manyweather, who he lives around here in DFW, works with a couple of the Cowboys guys, works with a ton of NFL players. And he was basically saying, look, Terrence is a right tackle. And I'd like respond to him like, well, he doesn't get to be a right tackle. He's a swing tackle. He has to back up everybody. He can't just be a right tackle. He's a swing tackle. And then Jeff Schwartz, the former Giants offensive lineman, he kind of jumped in there and was talking about like most guys can't really play swing tackle. Most guys are okay at one and not good at the other. Like he said, technically he was supposed to be a swing tackle for a while in his career, but really he was a backup guard and right tackle. He would never go to left tackle. So it's interesting. Like Ty Nsekhe is your backup left tackle. Your backup right tackle is Terrence Steele. So how does your backup right tackle end up playing left tackle? Great question. Happy to walk you through it. This is what I gather. This is why you talk to people. This is why you make friends. What happened is obviously Lyle Collins hasn't played left tackle since the year 2014. So he's not going to be at the top of your list to play left tackle. Plus, now that he's ready to come back, his job is right tackle. It's going to be his job. So go do your job. Terrence Steele got plenty of work at left tackle in camp. So did Ty Nsekhe. Because Terrence Steele had played good NFL football for 5 weeks, they just felt like he had earned the right to stay on the field. So they let their backup right tackle play left tackle, and it was awful. So you're going to have another week of practice to look at it and see, can Terrence Steele get to the point where you feel like he's capable of playing left tackle, or are you going to play Ty Nsekhe, or would you get super wild ass and just flip Lyle Collins over there and just say, look, I know you haven't played there in forever, but I do know that you're left-handed, and I do know that the job you'll do is better than what Terrence did, and he can play okay over there. And when Tyron comes back, you can go back home. A lot of moving parts that they got to figure out. So we shall see. We'll see exactly what they do about it. Are you biking? My son, Lil Bob, said, what's up, Lil Bob? Are you biking the Open, or did you get a Peloton? In the Open, I can't afford a Peloton. I don't get enough super chats for Peloton. Jeff going to walk around in those under his pants, and people will think he has a dump truck. Maybe. Hey, Jeff, a few words for my struggling fantasy team. It's getting frustrating out here. Yes, Mr. Douglas, because I appreciate your support. I'll try to take care of you here. Hey, fellas, on the team. Mr. Douglas is a sweet man and a fine manager and a hell of a coach. He's never mistreated any of you. Get your ass out there and get the job done. Where's my sound effects? I forget which one is which. Is this my IKEA one? I can't hear. You guys tell me what's playing there. Is that the one where the guy does the IKEA rant? Get out there and get her done. Running backs, receivers, flex spots. I need 30 burgers out of y'all. Stop messing around. Which sound effect was that? And then this one, I think, is the 7. What's in the box? What's in the box? For when I do the box score. And I forget what my second sound effect is, so I'm not going to hit it. It might be the Cavanaugh song. You guys want to hear the Cavanaugh song? Tell me if that's... Yeah, based on how... Yeah. Get it up! Get it up! No. Rule of 2. No. Formula is always up in this piece. Pool phone, brother. When's Gallimore coming back? How much butt will the O kick with MG back? Gallup this week. I am hoping for Gallimore the next week. I'm trying to remember what McCarthy said about him today, but I always appreciate you dipping up in this bad boy. Formula, one of the MVPs of this bad boy. Hollywood, what are you guys talking about with all the drugs? No, and there's no party at Jeff's house. What's funny is most of us haven't done drugs in 15 to 20 years. Yeah. Dear Franklin, here's Fresh. Better be glad you didn't watch that game with me. Fresh, you want me to invite you in here? Text me an email address. I'll send you an invite. My buddy Fresh is one of the finest flag football quarterbacks in the history of the world and an insane Cowboy fan. Insane. I think we're oversimplifying the situation. Tyron, LC at right guard. Like, I will never interview Jerry with my Jerry impression. I will not do that. Kilgore. I keep hearing people say Dak was still hurt or Dak was just rusty, or either of these true, or is it likely that Dak had a horrible day? Now, look, anybody can have any theory they want. I can't take your theory from you, and you can't give me a theory, whatever. I think Dak had a shitty day at the office. That's what I think happened. I mean, all of it. Like, identifying the that there were way too many people in the box on 4th and 1 to try to run an outside zone play to Zeke. It was 8 on 6. You were trying to block 8 guys with 6. That ain't gonna work. First half play action, he's looking left, and CD's the only receiver over there, and he's breaking in, and Simmons is way back. Like there's a big window there, and he doesn't throw it. I don't know why. The 4th down where for no reason he makes a terrible throw to Cedric Wilson. The 4th down where he's got Dalton Schultz, but instead he throws for Noah Brown on the sideline, and it's incomplete. It just felt like he didn't see the field well. So call it what you want. I guess you could call it rust because he hadn't been out there in a while. But the dude played all night, even when they were down by 1 million. And so he ran for a 2-point conversion. So the idea that his body is broken in some way, I was watching that dude in the 4th quarter run and throw off balance and everything. So I'm not worried about him physically. You could say rust, or you could say he played like ass. Which happens. Matt Stafford played like ass this week. Josh Allen played like ass this week. It happens. It happens. This is way better than Fish at 6. Jeff is lit. Yeah, it's probably the worst game I've ever seen Dak play. After talking that smack, how awkward will it be when Vic Fangio is our DC next year? Oh, that's another thing. Let me talk to you guys about Vic. I forget that I have things I actually want to talk about. Remember that I have something I wanted to say about Vic Fangio and about who should get credit for the Cowboys losing. Kilgore, you have that exact same glass. Yeah, I got 5 different colors of them. And this is just Mountain Dew. I got Mountain Dew in here. Let's see. We'll be in DFW for the Falcons game. Grab a brewski in DFW. DFW is a really big place. You're going to have to narrow it down for me. Really big place. In Dallas, I would go to Stan's. I would go to Milo's. Those are dive bars. I would go to the Step Up Lounge, which is a super divey bar. So I would send you to crappy places. If you don't want crappy places, you have to let me know. And if you want a different city, you have to let me know. All right, here we go. Bro, teams just get beat sometimes. It was literally the Broncos Super Bowl. When was the last time they were on TV? Okay, there's the point. Okay, let's talk about this. And anybody, Jeff, give me some Adderall. I do have Adderall. I'm ADHD. I got it all. Depression, anxiety, ADHD, got them all. Make sure you're following me on all the platforms, okay? That's what I'm here for, to try to build them all. Make sure you got me on Twitch, on the Facebook, on the YouTube, Jeff Cavanaugh, and D Capel 517. Shout out to the shout out. We got a Twitch subscriber tonight. Let's go. Who wins in a fight between Fish and Broadus? I don't know. That's crazy talk. Nobody ever fights. Roller Town's good. Love Roller Town. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. And my chat's not hot enough right now. I need things happening in the chat. Fire off questions. Tell me how many yards CeeDee Lamb's going to have this year. Over, under 1,341. Random number I just pulled out of my butt. How many games are the Cowboys going to win this year? Put it in there. 12, 11, 13, 14. Here is the biggest thing of what happened yesterday after I just finished watching the coach's film of the Cowboys offense. Number one, I do want to tell you, there is a lot talking about, Jeff, I love my Cowboys, but covering up the Cloud Strife picture is not cool. That's true. Well, you can still see him. You can see his spadone. First, I want to say that Lyle Collins is fine, if anybody's wondering about that. I hadn't gotten to the end of the game, so I haven't seen whatever the third pressure he was credited with. Pro Football Focus said that Collins gave up 3 pressures. I watched, and I've seen 2 of them. One was about 4.5 seconds into the play. One was about 3.5 seconds into the play, and a ball has to be out by then. It's supposed to be out. And the one that was 3.5 seconds, his was the third guy to get anywhere near Dak, so whatever. Lyle Collins is still a bulldozer in the run game and still good in pass protection. Your right tackle is good to go. He's fine. Rock and roll. What happened against the Broncos, and we don't do this enough. We don't do this enough in sport. The other team played really well. Hey, Goose. Hey, Foots. Hey, guys on Twitch. The Broncos had a good plan. Like, Vic Fangio can pat himself on the back and talk about how great he is and all that. And he's not wrong. The Broncos came in with how do you do this? Because I would call myself a quite capable tape watcher when it comes to football, but I don't watch like a ton of coaches' clinics to know how they would say what certain things are called. But I believe you would call what the Broncos were doing to the Cowboys like a man match defense. So a lot of times it looks like man, and it mostly is man. But when you're running the crossers, which the Cowboys tend to do, there is a guy who's kind of drifting and waiting to pick up that crosser. And so they're playing mostly man, but they're set up really well to catch whatever crossing routes you run. And the Cowboys are pretty darn crossing route intensive. So this is the chess match of football. And I think for the Cowboys, what happened in this game is you could call it a robber, but it wasn't really cover 2. It's really more cover 1, and I would call him a rat. But whatever. It doesn't matter. So they had a really good defensive plan. And what the Cowboys have been great at this year is taking whatever your really good defensive plan is, breaking it down, diagnosing it, and then whipping your ass and be like, oh, okay, this is what we're going to do. But because the quarterback was off, because you were having some trouble run blocking at times, because you were getting some pressure from the left tackle spot, you don't convert the fourth downs. Normally what you have is you have more plays, you have more series, you get a couple of fourth downs, and now you can do all these different things where you are taking those adjustments, you're making your adjustments, and you're starting to whip their ass. But with your 3 and out, like it's really just not even enough time to accumulate the information and figure out exactly what you're going to do about it. Hold on, Amanda's calling. We're going to see what she wants. Hi. We're on. We're live. We're streaming.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
We're streaming.
Oh. Well, if anybody watches Parks and Rec, then they appreciate that. Did anybody like it? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. That's the committee. Hello?
Yes.
That's it.
All right. I call you soon.
No, I'm sorry.
Somebody said buenos noches, Amanda. Somebody else said tell Amanda I said hi.
Yeah, but what about my song? That's the main thing.
They hated your song.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Tell Amanda money, please. Can we have some money? Yeah, hit the thumbs up buttons, guys.
No, these people are supposed to give me money. Silly humans.
This is Amanda Guerra. On the phone with us now is Amanda Guerra of CBS Sports HQ, who will be hosting.
Everybody to watch Showtime on Friday. What else?
She will be
talk about that publicly.
She will be hosting. Can you talk about it or no? She will be hosting Bellator. Is this Friday or Saturday? Friday. Amanda Guerra will be hosting Bellator on Friday. So if you're a fight fan, tune in to Showtime and watch Amanda get her work on. You're welcome.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. What are y'all talking about? I want to talk about it.
We're talking about the Cowboys. I was just telling them that sometimes the other team has a really good plan and your team doesn't play very well, and so you don't get enough first downs, and so you don't have enough time.
But I thought the Broncos did exactly what we expected them to do.
They did play a lot of man coverage, and they did load the box. They did do a lot of what you expected, but you also expect your team to get 1 yard on fourth down and 2 yards on fourth down, and then to get more plays, and then to say, okay, this is what they're doing, and then to make your adjustments, but your left tackle didn't block well enough. And sometimes the answer to what went wrong in football is shit happens.
I like having no expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So then you don't, be disappointed.
One guy
Who does then of me?
One guy asked if you have an OnlyFans.
If I have what?
Oh, this guy said, Amanda, I was referring to Money Please from Parks and Rec.
Oh. I was like, I want the money. Yeah, see, Parks and Rec is the best. Don't be suspicious. It just gets in your head.
Hold on, I think I have super chats I have to say thank you for, Amanda. Hold on, let me find them.
I'm asking you a question.
I'd already seen that one. Here we go. Tyson, I'm still too devastated to find out what happened. Give it to me straight. You got your ass kicked. It happens. Good teams get their ass kicked by okay teams sometimes. I'm just curious, Jeff, what made you a Cowboys fan? Mine was my dad. Mine was moving to Dallas when I was 10 years old. So I just picked their teams. Everybody, make sure that you're following on all the pages, the YouTube and the Twitch and Facebook. And follow Amanda at Amanda Guerra CBS on Twitter.
No, just follow me on Instagram. I don't really tweet.
Oh, just on Instagram. Oh, follow me on Instagram. I'm Time for Jeffrey.
I tweet like once every 4 days. And then I'll put like 4 out there and then I'll stop because I'll forget it exists.
This guy said I'm suspicious of a fixed game. No, there's not a fixed game. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta answer people's questions.
Well, I can answer questions. Let's talk. Let's chat. What's up, huh?
Thoughts on the refs last night? They sucked.
Who has a female annoy them this much?
Yeah, do you guys have females that annoy you this much?
Or just people.
Or people?
You say that I'm the most annoying person that you know?
You are the most annoying person I know, yes. But I don't mind. It's fine.
I'm funny.
Nobody answers my questions. LOL, damn. Let's see. CJH. Let me see. How did something just popped up on my screen? How do I get rid of it? Help me.
Was it bad?
No, it's like a little side tab of like news items. How do I minimize this crap? Get it out of here. Okay. Mike Fisher is my dope dealer.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
All right, but you killed my rhythm. Now I'm not talking about anything. I got to go. I got to get the questions rolling in, and I got to answer the questions. I'll call you later.
Always my goal.
Bye. All right, we're back. Holy cow. Yes, Richard, she's way into sports. You can check her out on CBS Sports HQ every day. She does a show on CBS Sports HQ every day. And now she's starting to do Bellator, and she is going to take over the world. That is going to happen. Got to know, how did you two meet from Vance? The answer to how Amanda and I met is she took a break from TV in DFW and decided eventually that she had to get a job again. And they offered her the morning drive on news radio that was in our building, our sister station. And so I saw her tweet to coworkers of mine. I'd never met her, but she was hot. And so I was like, ooh, because somebody was like, hey, we need to get a beer or something. Maybe it was like, I don't know, Sybil or somebody. And I hit reply and I was like, I like beer. And then she hit the follow button and I already followed her because she was a hot girl. And so I slid in her DMs. That's what I did. I slid in her DMs and I was like, hey, what's up? And I invited her to go to the bar to watch MLB playoffs with like me, Jared Sandler, Brian Broaddus, KT, like a gang of dudes. And she was like, okay. Made it work. How do we not have more likes? We need the like buttons. We need some bits. I want some bits. Does anybody do biddies on the Twitcheroony? I'm at 1,976 followers on Twitch. I want 2,000. Somebody follow me on Twitch. Damn it. Somebody follow me on all the things. Yeah, I slid up in the DMs. Yeah, that was a tough loss. And the answer to the tough loss is you got your ass whipped. It happens occasionally, and you don't worry about it. You move on with your life, and you beat down the next team. It's cool. It's no biggie. Christine Shue, where is my 100 we bet on the Bronco game, sir? If I bet you $100 on the Bronco game, shoot me an email with like your what is that, Venmo or something, or Zelle? But don't lie. If I didn't bet you, don't ask me for $100. But if we bet, send me your Venmo or something. Yeah. I am Steph Curry in the DMs. Although Steph Curry doesn't shoot 100%. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. All right. What's the plan for Kyle Pitts this week? I don't know. Kyle Pitts is real good. Kyle Pitts is real good. I guess the plan for Kyle Pitts is he'll play split out a lot. Hell, you might put Diggs on him. Diggs' stock isn't quite as high as it once was, huh? But that might be where we put it. Donate it to a no-kill animal shelter. I will 100% do that. I will 100% Absolutely do that. Cordero Patterson is going to be a problem. Cordero Patterson's on both my fantasy teams, so if he's a problem, that's okay. We just hope he doesn't score too many touchdowns. Anthony Brown is the best corner on this team. I mean, if you're talking about down in, down out, who covers the receivers the best, Anthony Brown probably is the best corner on this team. Trayvon Diggs, if you're going to get me a whole bunch of interceptions, though, that's the best. So whatever. I appreciate everybody on Facebook that's in here. I finally figured out how to link the damn restream up to my Facebook so that I could get the Facebook people in here. Jokic got suspended for that? The Morris, you can't, they take cheap shot. You take a cheap shot and turn your back. I'm going to hit you in the back. It's like Kenny Young at camp when he punched Tony Pollard and then ran away. If I catch you, I'll be behind you, but I'm going to hit you. Jeff, how's the day been going? Not bad. I just got home and I was bored. I don't use Twitch often, so when you're live here, I get super excited. Yeah, I try to go live on all of them at the same time, and there may come a time where this will be where you find me. If you want me to talk about sports, you'll find me on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Odell Campbell Jr., I appreciate you there in the super chat, Odell. Thank you. Boss man, I mean, he just got back. Anthony Brown's not having massive struggles. So unless you're going to bench somebody, Kelvin Joseph, the way onto the field is next year when they get rid of somebody or when he's had another camp. I mean, if he just strings together a whole bunch of incredible practices and they feel like he's better than somebody, maybe he works his way on the field. But for now, I think he's just clearly going to be cornerback number 4 and a special teamer. That is correct, Mr. Douglas. There is no conversation. PETA is trying to protect chickens now. Okay. I like chickens. What's your favorite part of the chicken? Power rank the chicken parts. For me, it would be thigh 1, leg 2, wing 3, breast 4. Although party wings that I make on the grill immediately jump up all the way to number 1. Rule of 2, tell Broadus to give up on regular chicks. Be a sugar daddy. Be happy. Still have the money to live big in Belize. Yeah, you do what you got to do, brother. Do what you got to do. Oh, we got gifted subs. And look at the Twitch go. Look at the Twitch go. Look at Goose. Thank you, Goose. Thigh, wing, leg, breast from Eric on Facebook. Thigh, wing, leg, breast. I can accept that. I'm excited Hill's coming back. I'm a huge visually impaired Cowboys fan here in Maryland. Check your messenger. I want to send you something, sir. Okay, I will try to find that. What is Twitch? Twitch is another service just like YouTube or like Facebook Live or whatever, where people sometimes it's gaming stuff, but it's no different than any other service where you just stream. It's just another platform to do it on. I just try to get on all of the platforms. How was golf today? Fired a 91. KT shot an 80. Pretty good day. I hit up my guy, Bob. I got to go get fitted for I want to get a driver and a 3-wood. I wasn't fitted for those 2 clubs of mine. I was fitted for my irons, but I want to get fitted for a driver and a 3-wood. That's what I want to do. So anyway, whoops, I kicked my light. How's it doing? It's still cool. Let me slide it over here a little bit. There we go. OBJ prediction. My OBJ prediction. Are you going to Ben's birthday bash on Saturday? I'm trying to figure that out, Mr. Douglas, because I have a Friendsgiving and his thing is 7 to 11. So I guess I could go to Friendsgiving and not drink it all and then cruise up there. I'm trying to figure it out. What clubs do you have in the bag? Titleist T300s. I have a 53 degree, 48 degree, 43 degree. So that's my sand wedge, gap wedge, pitching wedge. 98765 for hybrid. an old somebody else's 3-wood, and a tailor-made driver. Joshua, appreciate you in the super chat. Yeah, I got to get me something. What was the questions? I forgot. Somebody asked a question that I was going to answer. I have my Happy Meds ready on deck. Team Lexapro. I don't remember if I'm on Lexapro or what is mine? Mine's sertraline. That's the generic of something. I also have Klonopin for emergencies. I also have amphetamine salts for ADHD. I've got all sorts of awesome stuff. Do you think Dak was rusty? Pressure factor for both? I'm sure there's a little bit of rust there because normally he plays awesome. He didn't play great there. All right, Eric. See you, buddy. See you, buddy. You should microdose, bro. Well, guess what's in the drawer? Gonna wait till the weekend, though. Gonna wait till the weekend. Anyone know what is called the Texas wedge? Isn't that your foot? I have a 60 degree, Heath. It's an old 60 degree that I got with the first set that I bought from a listener. So I own a 60 degree. I just rarely use it because it's like a 60-yard club for me, but I can't really hit it well. But if I really need to lift a ball, like if I'm in a trap and I got a big wall in front of me, I'll grab the 60. Otherwise, I use my 53. Also helps to talk to a professional for your problems. I do that every other Wednesday. Thank you, Vance. I'm team therapy, bro. I'm team therapy. Team mental health is the shit. All right. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I guess I'm going to go read a book. Cowboys are going to be fine. Oh, Texas wedge is your putter. Sometimes I'll putt with an 8-iron or a 9-iron if I'm like 50 yards away. How important is it to win the Atlanta game? Pretty important. You want to win your NFC games. You want to win your tiebreaker games. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, you definitely want to do that. I'm trying to find a therapist right now. Any advice on that? Yes, psychologytoday.com. Like if you have insurance, you can sort it by the sort of insurance that you have. You can sort it by the issue that you are looking for help with. You can sort it by zip code, and you can find all sorts of different options near you that accept your insurance for whatever it is you're looking for. So how about that? You said you were going to say something, Jeff. I know, but I forgot about it. What's up, Regis? My old friend. What's up, James? I don't remember what I was. Oh, microdosing is, I can't. It's technically illegal. What about their head coach? What were you going to say about him? What was I going to say about Fangio? Fangio and those guys, they had a good plan that they executed really well. I just think they got kind of lucky that the Cowboys weren't able to convert a fourth down or two, because if you convert a fourth down or two and you kind of get a little bit of a rhythm going, you have a better chance. Like the Cowboys have been really good at adjustments this year, and I just don't feel like they got enough plays to get into a decent rhythm to kind of rock and roll with those adjustments. And the offensive line playing like ass didn't help. People dropping the ball didn't help. There were just too many things going wrong that stopped you from what this team has done every week, which is making every adjustment they needed to make. They just drop, bad throw, pressure. It was too many stupid little mistakes that they couldn't do anything right. And when you can't do anything right, you can't sustain a drive. You can't work through and attack what they're doing to you. So it looks like it's even more effective because you just weren't able to run as many plays and expose anything. Fangio is not some sort of, we did something magical against the Cowboys. He had a team that busted their ass, that played really hard and really well. They had a really good plan, and the Cowboys weren't able to make enough plays to get to the point where you adjusted that and whip their ass. You play them again, you'll beat them. Let me see. We're exposed or just had a bad day. No, they weren't exposed. They just had a bad day. Let me go back and find it. Don't end, Jeff. Mushrooms. Yes. But don't worry about it. I have a bone to pick. Why can't people understand that athletes' teams have bad games? It's true, Regis. It's effing true. It is effing true. Where's OBJ going? I would pick Green Bay because I'm not entirely sure how good Odell Beckham is anymore. Like, I was a firm believer that at one time he was the best receiver in the NFL. I don't know how good he is anymore. So if I'm him, I'm going to Green Bay. Because in Green Bay, you are going to a veteran Hall of Fame quarterback that he'll probably respect. And you're going somewhere where even if he's not as awesome as he once was, even if he's not a top 20 receiver, he's still the second best receiver on that team. So he's going to play a ton and he'll get the ball. So I would think Green Bay would be the right place. Seattle works too in sort of the Antonio Brown to Tampa way, where it's like you go Lockett, Metcalf, and then he's your third. And Russ likes to throw the ball deep. So I think both of those work. Ravens, sure. Saints, yeah, Saints have bad receivers. Patriots are interested, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, everybody. You guys have a great night. I'm going to go read my book. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're following on Facebook. Facebook is where we're trying to make some damn hay around here. I got to get to 10,000 followers. I only got like 9.4 thousand. I got to get to 10,000. So if you're on Facebook and you don't follow my page on Facebook, Jeff Cavanaugh, please do that. Please. I need it. Hit the like button, for crying out loud. Look at the low numbers here. Where's our algorithm? We're trying to get the algorithm better. Thank you, Dirty Float. All right, everybody. Trying to look good to Meta, huh? I guess. I'm trying to look good to everything. What are you reading? I'm reading a book. It's the second book in a series. I think the series is called The Ancestor. The first one is Red Sister, and now it's Gray Sister. They're nuns, but not nuns the way you're picturing. Like, some of them are masters of disguise and assassination. Some of them are masters at straight up combat. It's pretty fun. Thank you, C-Mag. Be cool to everyone. What? Okay, weirdo. All right, have a good one. Okay, yeah, be cool to everybody because you have no idea what they're going through.